So, day one of shooting was interesting, to say the least. Before shooting, we obviously had to get to our shooting location first, which would be the same for the 2 nights we had planned for shooting. The team, consisting of me, my 2 brothers, and 3 friends, packed up our things and all our equipment, which was my friend's camera, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We traveled 12 hours by car to get to the location, which you could say was in the middle of nowhere. But still, we arrived safely by midday to start shooting the first scenes in that same night. We built our tent next to the house you see in the short film, where we would be sleeping for the 2 nights of production. Afterwards, we sat down during the afternoon to plan out how the 2 nights would be carried out. Night came, and the plan was to shoot the whole car sequence until the main character enters the house. The car scene was tricky, to say the least. With no specific roles other than my friend with the camera being DOP, we had to place one of our friends to do the lighting, which in that scene would require running with a flashlight next to a moving car pointed to the main character. Here you can see how that turned out, and in my opinion, it was worth it in the end, because the shot was pretty solid. Moving on, about 1 hour after we started shooting, we had a little inconvenience. The police pulled up. Yep, well, it seemed that we worried the neighbors with the car in the middle of the street and the constant murmuring at 11 p.m. To be fair, it was a quiet, laid-back village where people aren't quite used to that movement late at night, and well, what they did was call the police, which, looking back on it, was pretty understandable to me. Nevertheless, we spoke with the police, told them what we were doing, and everything was fine, but asked us gently to stop filming, at least for that night. After this setback, already pretty frustrated, we decided not to waste more time and get a little bit of the house scene recorded before we wrapped up day 1 for good.
Sí, así obvio se va a ver bien, tenemos una luz increíble. Apaga la luz.
And so came day 2, with probably 85% of the script still not recorded for the final night of shooting after tough drawbacks from the previous night. Unfortunately, we do not have much behind the scenes footage for day 2, but to sum it up, we went to the street to shoot again, having now warned the neighbors obviously. We finished the car scene and then went inside to do the whole inside the house sequence, with half of the team having gone to sleep because they were tired. And yeah, well, we ended up shooting until 5 a.m, luckily having recorded all the footage, wrapping up a difficult but successful production. Anyways, if you haven't still watched the final product of these 2 production days, here's a short film, Break-In, that's out now. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.